What? So he puts his phone in a cheese grater. Okay, what? As a photographer and someone who loves to be creative, one thing I'm constantly doing is trying to stay inspired. You know, sometimes you just get fatigued. You create enough of the same content and you're just kind of bored with it. I'm sure you've probably been there yourself. I've been there a lot of times. One thing that's actually super helpful with just being on social media and looking at what other people are sharing is you get inspired with other people's content, what they post, and a lot of times another person's creativity sparks an idea for yourself to get out there and try something new. So I was thinking, let's go through some really creative and inventive TikToks that are photography based and see if I can inspire you guys. We can all be inspired together. What does that word even mean, inspired? I guess it's like this feeling deep inside. I don't really know, but sometimes you just wake up and you're like, I feel like doing something more than I did yesterday. Anyways, I found a few TikToks I want to share with you guys. I can't play the audio because obviously there's copyright issues, but you know what's even better than that audio is the mood sound design music that's going to be playing, and it's going to be a good time. So let's get right into this one. Okay, friends, let's take a look here and see what we got. Ooh. Whoa. Okay, so that's crazy. Well, this is, first of all, a zoom lens, a telephoto lens is going to get you that compression where you're really able to squish in all of that environment, and the mountain looks extra large, almost larger than life. Those big zoom lenses, like that's probably at least a 200, maybe a 400 millimeter lens. They can really do amazing stuff with big, epic landscape shots. Framing is everything with that. This makes me want to go out and buy like a 400 millimeter zoom lens, but I don't know that I would want to spend all the money on that to maybe use it a couple times a year because I take more portraits and stuff like that. I think the most amazing thing about this one is that a lot of times you go to cool places or you see cool different landscapes and you're like, gosh, how would I capture that? And then you take a picture with your phone and it doesn't look as cool as maybe a picture you've seen online, and lensing makes a huge difference. That's honestly pretty inspiring. I do have the 70-200. I might have to dust that one off and maybe put it to some use here. Okay, on to the next. Ooh. Oh, wow. I've got to say the most inspiring thing about that TikTok is the way the photographer edited the photos. Like, they just look so clean. It's just a nice creamy edit on it. Makes me want to go to, let's see, where is this? I think this is Japan because I've seen that. Yeah, this is for sure got to be Japan, and that's one place I've wanted to visit for quite a while. So look at that. Now I'm inspired to go to Japan. All right, moving on. What? So he puts his phone in a cheese grater. Okay, what? He's literally on a pillow in his living room. That's crazy. It's just insane. When you have that artistic vision, you can create content anywhere. Like putting your phone in a cheese grater to get like the different little speckles of light from his iPhone flashlight, and then that's just sick. That's pretty amazing. I need to... Oh gosh, I just kicked my lighting. You good, Fam? My bad. I just grabbed my Zevia root beer. But wow, that's freaking crazy. I would never think to do that. And now I'm gonna go buy like 4 cheese graters on Amazon for sure. I think the biggest thing though to make sure of is that, and this is also speaking to me and you watching this, I don't want to just watch these videos and then copy the photo ideas verbatim, like exactly how they did it. That is kind of the thing about getting inspired by it. Maybe use something other than a cheese grater, or maybe use a cheese grater and use it in a different way, or use a different source of lighting and different angles and whatever it might be. Or, you know, maybe copy it verbatim, but give the photographer and the artist credit for, you know, their original thought. But that's pretty amazing. And man, sometimes I just sit in my office and I think about, okay, what's a good creative photo idea? And a lot of times there's nothing. Like it's just a blank screen in my head. But that's what I love about watching these videos, is because it just gets those creative juices flowing. Man, that one's sick. On to the next. Oh, this is Alexandria Lenz. I follow her on Instagram. What? Okay, that's crazy. I've seen different people like in flower fields holding mirrors. So like I've definitely seen that done before. It's super cool though. And the way she did it and got the like bird photoshopped in there and some of the flower petals flying behind her. I love all that stuff that makes the photo feel like more movement. And then just the way it's edited and all that. And she had her, looks like little daughter, kind of throw her dress. When you can add that kind of movement, it just makes an image that much more magical and that much more like you're connected and a part of it. I don't know, there's just something about it, but that is really, really cool. I need to do more stuff with mirrors. Allie and I have bought a lot of different creative like mirrors and stuff over the years. I think it would be cool to go to like the sand dunes or maybe the beach or something, because I think that's a really insane idea. Shout out to Alexandria's Lens because she's amazing. On to the next. Okay, what? Is this like ASMR here? Whoa. She's doing long exposure with these little like light hair things on her face. That is crazy. Okay, how many people saw that video and were like, now I need to go buy whatever those light hair things are? Like, what even are those? That's insane. Let's keep this thing moving. What else do we got here? Oh, this is cute. Look at this. Okay. Whoa, wait, what? So I guess he did this all in one shot using that mirror. You could do that in Photoshop as well without having to like try and make it work with like a vertical panoramic photo and getting people to hop in and out of frame. While he was able to do it, I mean, I don't know how many takes it was or if he also had to Photoshop it, but I think it would be easier to just set up a tripod and just use a normal camera or your iPhone. Same angle, but just use a tripod and then just photograph the elderly couple and then the young couple and then just easily merge those in Photoshop. But that's a really unique idea that just obviously shows like your love is like spanning over the course of years or whatever it is. Maybe Allie and I will do that. I don't know how that would work. I guess we'd have to maybe take a photo of us right now as the younger couple, and then once we get super old, same location, same photo. Yeah, we probably won't do that. So much out of the box thinking. I like it. Let's take a look here at this one. Oh. Wow. Whoa. That's interesting. I'm not super inspired by that, actually. They're just taking random photos of cops. None of them really seem like they want to be in the photo. I mean, kind of. The first guy seems like he's kind of posed. Some of these other shots, the cops look like, I'm about to tase you, fam. Get that camera out of my face. But that's, hey, you know, that's pretty brave. Here in Arizona, I don't think I'd just go up to a police officer and take his photo. I'm kind of like, are you gonna like that? Are you cool with this? Like, they might just be like, hey, man, come here. I'm gonna give you a ticket or put you in jail. I don't know. You know, actually, that is a bit inspiring because sometimes taking good photos is about taking risks. So good for you. All right, moving on here. Let's take a look. Whoa. Wait, what? I wonder how many times they tried this to get that drop like perfect. That one shot where the water looks like a crown, a water crown, that's pretty crazy. In the final image, her hair is dry, so clearly they got the one shot where it's like, looks like it's bouncing off her head and makes like that crown shape, and then photoshopped in like the dry portrait. So it's pretty cool, kind of inspired by that. Doing cool stuff with water is always fun though. Really being able to capture unique water movement like that. If you get your shutter speed up over like 1,000th of a second, you can really freeze that water. If you've got some Photoshop skills and someone who's maybe willing to razor blade a water balloon over your model, you might be able to get something pretty sick. On to the next here. Let's take a look. Dropped out of uni to pursue my photography dream and hopefully work with big brands in the future. So it looks like he's putting salt on. Bro, obviously it's a joke. It's definitely funny when you have people who make fun of trends and stuff, and that's honestly pretty amazing because you do have a lot of people who take their photography seriously, like probably like me. You know, you can't always be so serious, and that kind of lightens the mood a little bit when you're just like, pretty sure he's putting salt on a bottle of cologne and just taking the worst picture. I've definitely seen other people do that before, and that's pretty amazing. All right, on to the next. Dude, what? Okay, so she's cleaning up her nails. This would have been so much easier if she just cleaned her nails and got the nail polish off before the photo shoot. I'm not sure if this photographer charged her extra to clean up the nails, but that's one photo. So if there's like, let's say that maternity shoots a set of like 60 to 70 photos, please tell me that the photographer didn't have to Photoshop and clean up her nails in all of those photos, because that is a lot of work. Like, a ton. I've done Photoshop cleanup stuff with car companies I've worked with, you know, little specks of dust, little detail shots of the grill. It's like super dirty, and cleaning all that kind of stuff up is very, very meticulous. So, wow. I mean, I guess I'm inspired by that, but I don't like doing that kind of Photoshop work. It's not fun at all. It's fun to do Photoshop stuff where you're doing some crazy edit, like putting stars in the sky or whatever it is, but that kind of thing, I don't want to do it. On to the next. A lot of these iPhone versus cameras here. And you just slap on that telephoto lens. Dude, what? This looks like a scene from a video game. Is this a real place? That is crazy. It doesn't share the location, but I see some maybe Japanese or Mandarin writing, so maybe this is somewhere in Asia. That's so crazy though. That's really sick. I gotta dust off my telephoto lens. Okay, last one here. It's actually gonna be one that Allie and I did on our TikTok. And if you want to follow us on TikTok, check the description, because Allie and I have a joint TikTok where we do share a lot of BTS photo stuff like this one. Check this out. I actually got in front of the camera for this one. It's Allie taking a photo of me. This is in our bathtub. And yeah, I'm pretty stoked with how those photos came out. It's insanely hard to model while you're underwater like that, because water just goes straight up your nose. And I tried like holding my breath, but when you tip your head back enough, the water just rushes right into your nose, and it's not fun. It was very difficult to get a good shot, because as soon as I'd come back up from underwater, I would just be coughing out a bunch of water and stuff. It was very challenging, but we got a couple cool photos out of it, and TikTok definitely liked that one. It's got like 750,000 views on it, so that's pretty cool. Hey, this was fun, and I hope you guys are inspired. All the TikToks that I went through, I feel super inspired. I think the cheese grater one is probably my favorite one. That's really sick. So go try something new, go try something different. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I appreciate your guys' support. I spend lots of time on these videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.